Hello, 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 beautiful people. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Mature Mind Monday. Happy Make It Do What It Do Monday. Happy Make Moves Monday. I'm so excited to be here. I am Linda S. Hudson, the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach, and I teach Black women over 50 who feel like life is passing them by, how to gain the guts and give themselves the grace to live life with intention instead of just existing so that you can finally be fulfilled and less frustrated. Today, I'm excited to be here. I want to talk about how to regret proof your life. Oh my goodness. If you are coming on board, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, I want you to put in the comments if you feel like getting some tips, tools, and techniques on how to regret proof your life is important. I want you to put in the comments, tell me more. How is it that we can regret proof our lives at this stage of our lives? Because listen, ladies, it is so important that, I'm 58 years old. My sweet spot is Black women over 50. So if you're listening to this, you are probably over 50. And I want to ask you a question. And if you want to answer, cool. You don't have to. But how you doing? Do you have any regrets in your life? Like, are you where you thought you would be at this point in your life? Are you having the things that you thought you would have at this point in your life? What is it? Have you reached the goals? Do you have a burning goal that you really want to reach, but for some reason, year after year after year after year after year passes and you still not where you want to be? Are your feet planted right now where they were a year ago? Do you feel like there's more in life, but you just don't know what more is? But you feel like something's missing. I feel you. That's where I was a few short years ago. But I'm here to tell you that we have the possibility to change the situation, to change the condition, to change the circumstances that we find ourselves in today. Because we can't change what happened yesterday. If you can feel me say, I feel you, Linda, there's no reason why you would get yourself worked up about what you cannot change. My prayer is, God, grant me the peace so that I can continue to live the life that I want to live, unrestrained from whatever happened to me back in the day. So let's get into it. If you are not a subscriber, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel, share it out. Listen, I'm getting it together. I really am getting it together. Now, I haven't been as consistent as I want to be, but I'm getting it together. And here's another thing. One way to you regret proof your life is stop waiting to get it all perfect. Right? So many times you want to get it so perfect. Have you ever felt like that? Like, I can't start because I don't know how. I don't have the certificate. I don't have the degree. I don't have whatever the case may be. I'm here to tell you, that's not what you do. You dive in with what you have, the tools that you have, the common sense that you have, right? And you'll figure it out along the way. Now, this doesn't mean like if you don't know how to swim, jump into the water. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is you can stick your feet in the water. You can sit on the kiddie end, where it's only like 1 feet tall, and just let your feet swish in the water, right? That's what I'm talking about. Get used to what it is that you want to do. So let's get into it. Let a sister know if you are ready to see how can you regret proof your life, especially now. Because this world we living in a crazy world, y'all. And I don't know how much time we have left, but let's squeeze all the juice out of the time that we have left. So the first thing is, ladies, if you find yourself feeling regret, I'm going to give you 3 tips, all right? 3 tips on how to regret proof your life. And they're going to seem real simple because life is simple. I don't know how we got to the point where life is so complicated. Life is simple. Life is simple. Do you agree that life is simple? Let a sister know. Well, you probably think, well, I don't know about all that. But if you just follow the success rules, follow the clues, success leaves clues, you will be successful too. So here we go. So the first tip is you got to be non-negotiable. One of the reasons why we find ourselves with regret is because we'll say we're going to do something and we don't do it, or we switch it up, or we get started and it's not quite working the way we want it to work, so then we quit. No, make it non-negotiable. When you make up your mind, when you say to yourself, okay, self, this is what we're going to do, because you've thought it out, right? Because you saw the pitfalls and said, okay, if this happens, I'm going to do that. Then you have to make it non-negotiable. You've got to stick to it. For too many of us, we just all over the place. What is one non-negotiable goal? That's another thing that we do. We have too much stuff. We have too much stuff. Like, we shouldn't have as many goals as we do shoes, because I know a lot of us have a lot of shoes. We just get off on shoes, but your goals can't be like that. Pick one yes, Janine, do it. Pick one non-negotiable goal. Y'all, stop piling all those goals on your plate. You can't eat all that stuff at one time. That's why they say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. All right. So the first thing you got to do is make your goal non-negotiable. Your goal. Let's take one goal at a time. Okay. One goal at a time. The second thing is you got to stay committed to your commitment. Stay committed to your commitment. Get off that hamster wheel where you're all over the place, right? Where, like I said, you're over here, then you're over there, then you're over here. Stay committed to the one thing. The one thing. Stay committed to that. Tweak that. You know, if you come up with some obstacles with that, then navigate and maneuver through the obstacles. Really get crystal clear and really work it out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Janine, yes. Really work it out. Stay committed to that one commitment. Again, y'all, stop piling all those goals on your plate. Life is hard enough with one thing. So let's master the one thing. What is that one thing that if you accomplished, that if you made non-negotiable, right? That if you committed to, would change not only your life, but probably some folks in your family's life. So the first thing we got to do is make it non-negotiable. It's not negotiable. It is what it is. That one thing, one non-negotiable goal or task, this is how you regret-proof your life, because you got to make some things non-negotiable. Number two is you got to stay committed to the commitment. Whatever that is that you say that you want to do or have or be, stay committed to the commitment. Stay committed to the commitment. On the ups, you committed. On the downs, you committed. When it's just you're not quite sure what's going on. When in confusion, be committed. In uncertainty, be committed, right? Because that's the only way that this really happens. And the third thing is, beautiful people, tell somebody so that they can hold you accountable to what that is that you said you wanted to do. Because here's the number one thing. When I coach my clients, the fear of regret is the number one thing. I took a survey with my clients, and the number one thing they fear is regret. They do not want to be on their deathbed thinking about all the things they could have done, all the things they should have done, all the things they would have done if, right? All the things they would have done if. And those ifs, oh my gosh, when my clients talk to me about that, it's like, girl, are you serious right now? So I'm going to count down the three things for you to regret-proof your life. Number one is make it non-negotiable. Whatever your goal is, make it non-negotiable and do one goal at a time, because multitasking is a lie. It's a myth. It cannot happen. You cannot do a whole bunch of things successfully at once. Now, this is my take. You may not agree with me, but let me know if you agree with me. Do you feel that multitasking is doable? And my whole thing is, when I say doable, I mean doing it well. Like, you could get an A+ on your multitasking, right? So that's the first thing, is be non-negotiable with your one goal. Your one goal, right? So actually that's almost like four things, because a lot of people try to have all these different goals. Just one. Let's master the one goal and make it non-negotiable, right? Number two is you got to stay committed to your commitment. Listen, some of you listening to the sound of my voice had some fantastic. Let me know if you had a fantastic New Year's resolution, right? For you, it works good. Let me know if you had a fantastic New Year's resolution talking about staying committed to the commitment. I was at the gym earlier today. Now, the first week of January, it was off the chain. It was just like I just looked and turned around and left. Now, oh my gosh, you could literally work the whole gym and not have to wait for a machine, for nothing. So some of us have fallen off the wagon. And I'm saying recommit to your commitment. If that is you, recommit to your commitment. Let me know if you have fallen off the wagon. And it's okay. Just get back on the wagon, okay? And the third thing is tell somebody. Let somebody know that you have certain goals or certain plans, right? Because that's what I do. I am on a mission to release 40 pounds. Yes, Janine, yes. To release 40 pounds, right? I'm at I've already released like 6 because today is the last day of a fruit and veggie challenge, right? 40 pounds by my birthday, June 5th. Now that's 4 months from now, right? And one of the reasons why, not yet, Janine, one of the reasons why I say the number 3 thing is to tell somebody is because you guys are low key my accountability partners. When I put it out in the universe that I want to release 40 pounds, and I was close to 200 pounds. So if I lose 40, that's going to have me around 160-ish, right? Now, I know they say SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound, right? But I'm going to say 160. That is my goal, 160. It's non-negotiable, like I just talked about, because I don't want to regret not having hit my mark. So I'm making 160 not negotiable, right? June 6th, yes. My brother's birthday is June 6th. We're the same day, same age for one day, Janine. So I'm making that non-negotiable because I don't want to have regrets. I don't want to just keep carrying this weight with me. Some people say, oh my gosh, Linda, you look fine. Fine for you. And that's cool. But no, I want to do the 160. That's what I want to do, right? So I'm making that non-negotiable. The second thing is I'm going to stay committed to my commitment. June 5th is my birthday. I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week. It's non-negotiable. I will be at the gym 5 days a week, right? I will eat well. Right now, I'm on day 7 of a fruit and veggie challenge. I feel so good that I do believe I am on my way to transitioning to a meatless life, to a plant-based life. Who knew? But I love how I feel. I don't know if it's the protein and the meat. I don't know what it was, but something was making me dizzy. I thought it was my hormones. Just come to find out, food is medicine, y'all. Food is medicine. And the third thing is you have got to tell somebody. I put it in my Facebook group. Yeah, if you let me put my Facebook group here. Bodacious Black Women Over 50. Black Women Over 50.com. That is the link. Come and join us over there, Janine. Yeah, so I tell somebody, I told everybody in my group, I tell, my siblings, I tell my boyfriend, I'm putting it out there. And the reason why I'm putting it out there and I am telling someone about it was the meat. Yes, Janine, it probably was. Telling people about it is because I really want to regret-proof my life in this area. In this weight area, I've got like several areas I want to regret-proof my life, but that's another thing. Pick an area of your life at a time, one at a time. Everything is one at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. You're not on Facebook? That's okay, Janine. It's all good. Don't overwhelm yourself. I'm going to give you the 3 tips again. How do you regret-proof your life? Real simple. Number 1, make your goal. Notice I said goal, not goals. Make your goal non-negotiable. We got too many goals on our plate, and this way, nothing is getting done. Make your one goal at a time non-negotiable. Come what may. If you say it's a goal, it is a goal. We're not switching up. We're not changing up. We may tweak, right? If we're going along with that goal and we realize, oh my gosh, that's not really working, then yes, we can tweak it. Tweaking is fundamental. That's how we get to where we're going, is tweaking. You know how many times Henry Ford had to tweak the car, the engine before he got that right? Thank God he kept tweaking, right? Making adjustments. So that's the first thing, non-negotiable. Stay committed. I'm in this to win this. I can't wait to get into my size 8 or 10. I can't wait. I got so many cute clothes, and I thought it was the hormones. I thought it was the menopause, and it was, but it was also I was eating. I was eating, and I didn't have my why firmly entrenched in my mind. So non-negotiable, one goal at a time. None of this multitasking, none of this piling all this stuff on your plate. Let me know in the comments, are you one of those who have like 50 million goals going on at one time? Stop it. One goal at a time. Make it non-negotiable. Stay committed to your commitment. Whatever that goal is, stay committed to it. Come what may. Stay committed to the commitment. And the third thing is tell somebody. Let somebody know what you're doing. See, one of the reasons why we don't want to let people know. Yes, Janine. One of the reasons why we don't want people to know what we really want to do is because we don't have faith that we're going to get it done. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Put it out there. Yes, put it out there. Anyway, be convicted sometimes. Like when you're getting ready to eat that Twinkie or a piece of that, some of that macaroni and cheese, it's enough to get a spoonful. But I'm saying when your whole plate is almost macaroni and cheese, come on now. So tell people what it is that you're trying to do, because that is going to keep you on track. Or you have to look them in the eye and say, I know, girl, I don't know what I was thinking, but I tried. We're not trying anymore. We too old to still be trying. I'm 58 years old. I'm going to be 59 June 5th. Somebody's going to see this video and maybe in their 60s. We cannot keep going through this thing called life at our age as if we got all the time in the world. I'm not trying to be morbid. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm keeping it real. How much time do y'all think we have left? Make your one goal. Just do one goal at a time. Make that one goal non-negotiable, right? Stay committed to it. We give up too soon. Why do we do that? We give up too soon. Give yourself grace. I almost fell off. This is the end of the 7-day fruit and veggie challenge. I almost fell off yesterday. Oh my God. I wanted like some French fries so bad, y'all. But guess what? My goal is non-negotiable. That's the first way you regret-proof your life. Number 2, I'm committed. I'm committing to my commitment. And I'm going to feel so good. Oh my gosh, I'm going to feel so good. And the anticipation of how good I'm about to feel. No chocolate, Janine. The anticipation of getting in, because I got some awesome clothes, y'all. I'm not even just saying it. I got some cute stuff that I can't fit. And my boyfriend is like, you need to just get rid of that. Take that to the Goodwill, Linda, because it's depressing you. No, it's the clothes not depressing me. The clothes make me feel really good. It's the weight. And I did everything. But just get to the point where it's like, Linda, girlfriend, you're going to have to do something different. And see, that's another thing what we keep trying to do is get different results doing the same thing. And y'all all heard that. It's so cheesy. I don't even want to say it, but it is insanity. But why do we continue to do that? So in recap, y'all, the 3 things to regret-proof your life. Now, some of you may add more, but these are the 3 things that I know for sure. If you do these, when it's your day to transition, and listen, I'm not being morbid, but if I'm 58 and we got some people that's going to be early 50s, late 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, how much time do you think we have? I mean, seriously, how much time do you think we have? And another thing is, if there's 352 weeks in the year, the average lifespan is what, 80? Thank you, Janine. The average lifespan is what, 80 years or so? What is the average lifespan? But just do the math. How many weeks do you have left? Seriously, I'm not even trying to be funny, but how many weeks do you have left? If 352 weeks make a year, that is homework I want to give you. How many weeks do you have left? How many weeks have you already blown through? If we use 80 as the national average, or just find out what the average is. So that means you got that much time to regret proof your life. And then, God forbid, you get sick or something happens to you physically where you can't do certain things. Now you've cut your weeks even shorter, right? So I just say that to say that those are the three things. Those are the three things. Be non-negotiable and do one goal at a time. Y'all stop piling all them goals on your plate. Stop doing it. And then wearing yourself out and being frustrated because you're not getting to all that stuff. One goal at a time, ladies. One goal at a time. And crush that goal. Make it non-negotiable. That's the first tip on how to regret-proof your life. The second thing is stay committed to your commitment. Again, I use the gym as an analogy. Here it is, just February the 7th, and I literally could get on any machine I wanted today when I went to the gym. And the 2nd of January, it was literally, I had to turn around and leave. It was that many people. We only 37 days into the year, and already people have fallen off, y'all. This is what I'm saying about staying committed to your commitment, whatever that is. And the third thing is tell somebody what it is you're trying to do. Tell them, because it's going to hold you accountable. A lot of us don't want to share what it is that we're up to for different reasons, and we make sexy excuses like, nah, because whatever the case may be. I've told everybody in my Facebook group I want to release 40 pounds. I've told my boyfriend, my mom, my brothers, my sisters. When people say, oh, you want to go out and eat, I got to make sure they got at least a fresh salad, right? Because I am really serious about regret-proof in my life, because I don't want to get to the end of this thing called life not having squeezed all the juice out. And we get to do that. We really, really get to do that. And so with that in mind, again, I want you to subscribe. I want you to tap the bell. I want you to share. If you found value in this message, I want you to subscribe. I need to get to 1,000 followers so that I can go live like I'm on my laptop. I didn't even realize I couldn't go live on my cell phone, because you need 1,000 followers. So y'all spread the word. Let them know that Linda S. Hustle, the Bodacious Lifestyle Coach, is dropping gems. And again, my sweet spot is Black women over 50. I coach you when you feel like life is passing you by because you're stagnant and you're stuck and you're uncertain and you're full of fear and you're, want everything to be I's dotted and T's crossed. That's not how life works. That's not how it works. So that is what I am here to teach you how to do. Thank you, Janine. Spread the word. Subscribe to teach you to do, because at this stage of our lives, no one is rooting for us. No one is rooting for us. Black women, and we're mature. We're women of a certain age. No. We have to be our own rescue. We have to be our own cheerleader. We have to be our own glam squad. We have to do that for ourselves. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel like, you know what, Linda, I hear what you're saying, and I'm feeling you, and I'm all about that whole regret-proof your life, but I'm not really clear on how to do that. This is what I want to invite you to do. I have what I call Ignite Your Life sessions, right? And they're free. And I do these on Zoom. They're 30 minutes, right? And I want you to go to chatwithlindanow.com. I'm putting this all 30 minutes. I'm putting this in the comments. 30-minute free Ignite Your Life session call, right? Chat. Hey, Goddess TV, what's going on? Chatwithlindanow.com. I just gave some nice chatwithlindanow.com. I just gave some awesome tips on how do we regret-proof our life at this time in our lives. Ladies, how do we do that? We do that by doing one goal at a time. I know the gurus out there be talking about multitasking and all that stuff, but let me tell you one thing. Sometimes when we get to this stage of our lives, it's all we can do to remember what we had for breakfast yesterday, right? So what I would suggest is crush that one goal by making it non-negotiable, right? Staying committed to it and let somebody know that this is what you desire. This is the plan that you're on. All right. And with that, ladies, again, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get to, well, I want to get to 500,000 subscribers, but right now I'm not being greedy. 1,000 would be cool so that I can go live. You know, I didn't realize that you needed 1,000 subscribers to go live from like your cell phone, because right now I can only go live from my laptop. So that's cool because I'm home. I love my home. But I would definitely like to get to 1,000 subscribers so I could be on the beach doing a live, or, you know, just with my phone. That would be awesome. So with that, ladies, I'm going to sign off. I want you to have a marvelous Mindset Monday. I want you to understand that just because you are of age does not mean that you still don't get to create the life that you desire and deserve right now. Right now. Mondays, right now, Janine, it is going to be on Mondays. I have a lot going on with my coaching. Then I have a clubhouse room. If you're on Clubhouse, Bodacious Black Women Over 50 is my club. So I'm just trying to find my way. I'm getting into the TikTok. Listen, because that's all part of me, regret proof in my life, y'all. Just being out here, being visible, being seen, being heard, you know, learning this different technology so that I can take my message to the people on all platforms. So it's going to be Monday. I'm on the West Coast right now, but I live in Atlanta, but my mom is recovering from COVID. God bless her. COVID didn't take her, y'all, and she's 81. She'll be 82 February 14th. So I'm so excited to be able, you know, to come to the West Coast. I've been here for like 30 days now because I'm regret proof in my life, y'all. You feel me? I'm regret proof. This is what regret proof in your life does. It allows you to just take your laptop, because I'm living a laptop lifestyle. As a life coach, I get my laptop and tap into some Wi-Fi. So one of the ways that I'm regret proof in my life is making a decision on what do I really want my life to look like? What do you want your life to look like, ladies? And let that be the momentum or the fuel for your dream mobile, so that you're not just sitting in the dream mobile going nowhere on the freeway of life. Oh, y'all hear me? Some of y'all just sitting in your dream mobiles, not going nowhere because you forgot that you still got to put fuel in it. And the fuel is your purpose, your passion, your non-negotiable goals. You put something in the tank. And some of us so busy taking care of other folks that we don't have nothing left for ourselves. So if you are ready to take it to the next level, chatwithlindanow.com. You know what? I want you to tap that bell, Janine, because like I said, I'm getting it together. I'm here taking mom to hospital, you know, visits, and the home nurses coming through and different things going on. I would suggest you tap that bell so that when I do go live, you'll be alerted. That's the best answer I could give you, because right now I'm lifing. Life is lifing with me right now, Janine. So I'm doing what I can when I can. And that's why I talk about regret proof in your life. I'm doing what I can when I can. Not making excuses, but just diving into the pool of possibilities. So with that, tap that bell, Janine. And yeah, I feel like I need to go later, but I had some free time in between doctor visits. So I said, oh, I'm going to go live now. All right. So just hang in there with me. I'll have it all figured out within the next couple of weeks for sure. Thank you so much for tuning in. Share, subscribe, tap the bell, and help us just to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can take my act on the road. All right. Peace. You forgot about the bell. Yes, you need to hit that bell, girl. Hit that bell. And I think when you subscribe, it kind of alerts you, because I know, yes, it does. It does alert you. And if you hit the bell, because the comedian does a video, it pops up on my phone. So, yes, ma'am. Enjoy. Bye-bye.